We made it, y'all. Sweatier than I'd like to be.
Girl, what the fuck?
You see it? You get what I'm saying? Is it insane to lore drop that I did ballroom dancing? Is that crazy of me? I think the crazy part would be admitting that it was with my cousin.
Wrong for that.
Almost dropped it on my head. What's up, y'all? Bryce here, long for Bryce, short for Bryson, but you can call me B. Just B. It is currently 11:10 the night before a doctor's appointment for me to hopefully start getting back on my anxiety medication.
I know that's right.
I'm not Alana Gray, it's not going to be new or particularly different for me, but I want to be able to track my progress as I move through this. Really hoping that I get to see the doctor and not the nurse practitioner. Respect to all nurses, but she in particular is kind of like talking to a computer.
Wrong for that.
It'll also just be nice to see a familiar face from my past that already knows so much of it, and it'll be nice to catch up. Immediately following, I'm hopefully going to get a replacement battery for my car so that I can feel a little freer. Everything's a process and everything will take time, but I'm taking steps. It's the morning of my appointment. I'm already waiting on my ride. Just wanted to further talk about why it is that this is important to me. With everything I went through as a senior in high school, I feel that I developed a separate personality for myself compared to who I felt I had to present being in my family and being in the world that I was in. And ever since then, I felt kind of this clash of who it is that I've always wanted to be versus who it is that I've always been. And I would really like to kind of bridge that gap between the two so that I can just be. And that's what this is all for. I'm gonna document the good, the bad, the weird, the ugly, and the main reason is because I need to have just my own space to just talk and shoot the shit and be me and try things out. So it's still gonna be a pretty full day. Got a couple things going on, but I'm grateful to be doing something again. I'm definitely feeling the nerves for what I've got going on, and I am gonna distinguish it differently from the anxiety I normally feel, because it's just a different manifestation in the body. Okay, deep breath.
I know that's right.
Keep reminding myself everything will come in time, so I don't need to be stressed out about this very second. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm still worried. My ride's almost here, but I was wearing these shorts at a protest recently, and someone drove by yelling swears at me. And I just want to see what they saw to see if it was a valid critique. Are you gonna jump up here?
Wrong for that.
Probably. Is it obvious?
Girl, what the fuck?
Finally made it. It's almost an hour after my appointment was supposed to start. I was here early, but it was a long wait. Could definitely feel my nerves building up in the waiting room to a point of desensitization. It was just kind of a switch. Sitting there looking at my leg, all of a sudden everything feels dreamy, and I feel a disconnect between myself and my actions and my body and where I am physically. And this has been one of the hardest, I guess, symptoms of my anxiety. Just any moment, no notice, detaching, and feeling like I am just not here. And so that's a big reason why I'm excited to finally be getting this done, to start combating that feeling. But while I was in the waiting room, the news program brought up how the current administration has kind of ended the special counseling services for LGBTQ youth
Wrong
through
for
the
that.
988 suicide prevention hotline. Knowing that this current administration is actively trying to take away resources that I desperately would have needed, like life-saving services, it's just a big reason why the idea that things get better is so useless to be told, because things could have gotten better. But even people in my own family have voted for this world in which necessary help will be denied someone like me. And knowing that that's what you're in support of is exactly why I don't have space for you in my life. If we can agree on the fact that I deserve to be happy as well, then I'm not going to participate in your happiness. You don't get to just take that from me.
I know that's
And it's
a
been
lie.
really hard to explain that aspect to my parents and my family, that just because we're blood related does not mean that you have my best interests in mind. And I've had plenty of people actively prove that they don't care. And so that's where a lot of the barriers in the guarding gets built up. Regardless, I'm hoping that I can see my doctor soon. Again, doctor and not nurse practitioner.
You already
But we'll
know.
see. Regardless, taking the necessary steps to help myself. And that's what's important. Deep breath.
I know that's right.
And even a little water break. You being hydrated?
Girl, what the fuck?
All right, we'll update soon. Finally getting home. Everything went wonderfully. It was the doctor. Thank God. And I'm so happy that things went as well as they did today.
I know that's right.
Hopefully be starting this medication soon so that I can start feeling better. But this is already taking such a weight off of my shoulders. Bigger and brighter things. Deep breath. Chat, is it weird to talk about your medication? I got a lack of serotonin in my brain, folks, and sertraline is designed to help increase the serotonin that flows through your brain. It's a feel-good chemical, and it's what helps moderate your anxiety.
You already
Without
know.
it, your anxiety is off the chain. Like I said, I got to see the doctor. She has known me since I was a kid. She is so wonderful. I haven't seen her in a few years, and she remembers everything about me, everything that I tell her, and she asks about me and how I'm doing and actually checks in on me. Craziest thing, though, she let me know that my brother is concerned about
Girl,
me.
what the fuck?
And for those of you that know me, then you know that my brother and I have never had a close relationship. We were kind of just two people raised in the same household by the same people as opposed to being brothers. So to hear that, every time he sees a doctor that he doesn't even know that I'm seeing, he's concerned for me, that's crazy, especially for who he is. And he's the member of my family that I feel I'll have the longest road to recovery with, just because of how not close we are. So to find out that not only does he have concern for me, but that he shares that he has concern for me with other people is... it's actually hard to wrap my brain around, because that is not the person that I grew up with. But she spoke a lot of truth to me, and she really helped to re-solidify my goals going forward in terms of being the healthy and happy bee that I've always wanted to be. And so that means opening up a door that I was sure I had locked. I can't say it's gonna be comfortable or quick. It's shit I gotta do.
You already know.
I'm tired of hurting. Hopefully my prescriptions can be ready soon. We'll update as I'm getting them and as I'm taking them, with what I'm feeling and how I'm feeling. Basically, just stick around a little bit longer. There will be payoff to this. I know that there will be.
Wrong for that.
Almost dropped it on my head. Yo, this shit's so heavy. How is this a dead battery? Can you hear it? Fucking hate car batteries. But once that's done, the freedom I'ma feel,
I know that's right.
it'll be sweet. Got the battery. Heavy as fuck. Now comes the fun part. If I have to exchange one more battery in the next year, everything will be okay. Okay, I want to get this done before the rain comes in. I hate this part. Did it. Hardest part over.
I know that's right.
Hate that. Ignore the leaves. But it's done. Now I get to do, hopefully, the easy part. But it's the part I messed up last time, so we'll see. You already know I got that in there. Please let it work, though. This is gonna be the scary part. Okay. Already got some good signs going. That's a great sign. Haven't heard that in months.
So what the fuck?
I'll take it. I will take it. We got a car, y'all. Progress. See, gotta hold on to faith. Thank you. I know that's right. Okay. I'm so excited. Then she started even smoother the second time. Okay. Okay. Y'all don't understand what it means to me to have had this car in high school, had it taken away and biked to and from class in St. Augustine over that drawbridge, to then have the car back to work, and then to lose the car again. I'm so excited. I get to live. I get to live now. Finally. Bigger and better things.
You already know.
Deep breath. The sound of that engine's so good. Feeling grateful. Definitely feeling grateful. Alright, y'all. Made it to the end of the day. I wanted to introduce y'all to Lux. I said I was gonna stop, but I do have an affinity for the aquatic animals. And I saw Lux, and I thought he was cute. But specifically, I read the bio, and that's when I was like, this was made for me. So, Lux expresses his joy for the world through his adventurous and curious spirit. When he isn't listening to different kinds of music or exploring nature trails off the beaten path, you can find him making his favorite summertime treat, smoothies. Lux hopes to try every flavor imaginable. Music, nature trails, and smoothies.
I know that's right.
I love you, Lux. I'm obsessed. And I'm feeling very grateful. Today was a great day. So remember that, Bryson. You can have great days too. Alright, y'all. It's the next morning. Slept pretty good. Sleep medication definitely works. No word on the anxiety medication, but that's fine. Everything is fine. Gonna do some real quick stretching in the sun. Hopefully loosen some things up. My shoulder's feeling tight. And just get those good endorphins flowing. And just for good measure. Much better. Thank you. I'm so excited. I don't know what to put my phone. I think this should work. I came out of the pharmacy and there was a car heckling somebody on a bike over here at this intersection.
I know that's a lie.
Crazy. Never happened to me, I will tell you that. But I always had headphones in, so I wasn't listening. Of course, it's not going to be an immediate fix, and this is not going to solve the world's problems, but I'm so excited to feel like me again. Cheers! Deep breath. Deep breath. One more. Move the body.
I know that's right.
Big ups for B. Okay, update already. I took it, drove home, got home probably about 30 minutes ago. And sitting here, I have been like able to feel the release of serotonin across my brain. It has felt, to describe it, it's felt almost like every neuron was vibrating. Every single thing was just vibrating up here. And then just slowly someone kind of laid a weighted blanket across it all. And things have settled down and I feel lighter and I feel like I can think. Finally. I think I'm gonna have Lux and Arco be boyfriends because Arco here is a percussionist. He likes to beat with his claws. And then of course Lux is a musician and so they get to make music together. 2 weeks ago, the amount of shit I was feeling, just the overall intensity that I was feeling it. Like I don't have the words. I really don't have the words. So even just this morning, the progress that I had made was already something that I was very proud of. But especially now, being able to feel that I am making the right steps and that I'm making good choices for myself is just unmatched. Officially at the end of night 1. I've been giggling.
Girl, what the
I
fuck?
haven't giggled. I don't even know how long. And I was giggling. Pieces are falling into place, and it is unfortunately stupid how simple so much of it could have been. Anxiety really is a liar.
I know that's right.
It sits there and it just festers. It's not a friend. Really not necessary. And to already feel the difference in the weight of that anxiety that I was carrying for months. It's just crazy to be on this journey. And I know that there is definitely a lot more to go, but 25 years, that's crazy. Good morning, y'all. I'm not gonna lie and say that it was a perfect sleep. I kept myself up later than I should have, but the sleep that I got felt so good. Not only did I fall asleep, but I stayed asleep. And that is a feat for me. It truly felt like there was this blanket put over my brain, and I felt cozy and I felt calm, and it meant that I could just drift off to sleep. Have not done that in years. Oh, I also think I forgot to mention that I actually did reach out to my brother. I sent him a text because it was the right thing to do. And he responded. I think he said, "Glad you're still in one piece."
Girl, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's my brother. We don't have the best relationship because he's 2 years older than me, but was never a protective role model for me. If anything, he added much more duress to my life growing up and solidified that I could never be comfortable in my house. When I was kicked out and left to live on the back porch, his room was in the back of the house. One of his walls was the wall to the back porch. It was the only window onto the porch. And he was there. And I hold a lot of hate in my heart for what he, as my brother, put me through. But this journey is about being able to release that pain so that I can grow and that I can heal. And that's gonna mean forgiveness for people that have done a lot of damage. It'll take time, but the door is open. The much scarier thing will be reconnecting with my friends. I really had fallen into a pit of isolation and just cutting off everyone that mattered to me. And I'm scared to reach back out and reconnect. I don't have reasons or explanations for why I disappeared. Other than that, I couldn't handle things anymore. And it's scary to admit that to someone that you're wanting forgiveness from, to people you're wanting forgiveness from. Even if we aren't able to get back to the same relationship, it's only fair that they're able to hear from me. Should be a pretty easy day today. I think I'm gonna pick back up on a shirt project I'm working on. You will see it later. Also, I think it's kind of past time for a haircut, so I'll be doing that as well. Here's where the shirt is at now. Here's where the shirt is at now. Just a purple Wilson, extra large. Next step is going to be same thing to the back, of course. I'm wondering if I should do a full connected design, or maybe if I should leave a little space and do some kind of a tie, or maybe even just sew it together, cinch it in a little bit here at the bottom. But we'll wait until I get bleach on this side, and then we'll decide. Y'all see it? Y'all see the vision? Highs and lows. This is all of it. I was feeling good. Everything was feeling fine. And then I could feel the dosage start to wear off. Important to note that for this medication, I'm having to start off on a quarter of a dose that I was taking. Just to help my system adjust and make sure that I'm not doing damage with it. And so that means my body is going to have to acclimate. I could feel a tight dryness in my throat and a lot of sensitivity to light. Since things are not feeling quite right, I figured, let me go outside, get some fresh air. It's hot, I'll tell you that. I think what sucks the most is that I just hate being still. I hate stopping. I hate not moving. I hate not doing something. For me, relaxation is doing something. And so in this journey, having to constantly tell myself, slow down, stop, don't move, It's been hard. I don't want to be in this body, but we're here. Song of the week right now is probably going to be Moving Out, Anthony's song. Sammy Ray and the Friends did a cover of it for their new album, Songs We Wish We Wrote. It's a Billy Joel song, originally. And honestly, all the covers they're doing are so good, so good. They got the vibe, they got the energy, they got the look. Definitely go check it out. Moving Out, Anthony's song. Soon to be Bryson's song. Actually, do y'all ever go outside for real? I stood up to go back inside, and then I thought, you know what, I'm not done. It's peaceful out here. It's hot, but I got a beautiful breeze on my body. Something about watching the clouds is so peaceful. Oh, people really do got it right. Oh, people figured it out. Sit on the patio and just look outside. Go outside. What's the temperature like where you're at? It's so sunny here. Take just 20 seconds. 20 seconds to walk out your door. Take a deep ass breath. And feel alright. It's time!
Girl, what the fuck?
Wouldn't you know it? My anxiety means I can't really trust people. That's the end. Especially though, when it comes to something about my appearance. Having to just let someone else work, not really my vibe. So for about a year now, I've been doing my own little wolf cut to make sure that I'm not getting too overgrown. There's a hair in my eye. Definitely came from a couple of bad cuts that I was getting in the last town I lived in. I just could not catch a break. And that really does something to your trust when it's your hair and you have good hair and you care about your hair. Wait, hold on. Hold on now.
I know that's a lie.
I can't. Jump scare. Nice. I know what you're thinking. Is that enough water? The answer is gonna be no. Told you. Ta-da. One thing about me, I'm gonna get a hair in my eye. Don't gotta worry about that. Truly the shortest it's been in a few years at this point. Maybe? Definitely feeling much lighter. And good morning, y'all. Today is day 2, getting ready for a little morning workout. The coaster has been a-rolling. Definitely been feeling waves of anxiety. No, I can definitely feel my body having to adjust. And it's frustrating to feel the relief and then feel that relief get taken away. In a sense, as the anxieties just kind of build back up, creep back in. Hoping that this workout helps me get out some of this tension in my body. Headed to the DMV today. That'll be fun. But as long as I get this energy out, I should be good to go. Today's gonna be a lot about hip mobility, maybe some lower back, probably some lower back mobility. Because flexibility and strength have to work together. I plan on dancing until I die, so I gotta be able to move. Definitely feeling better. That's what I needed to get some things out of me. Never hurts to move. Time to hit the DMV, and I am dreading it. Something about the process of waiting. Just waiting for anything, regardless of what it is. Anxiety skyrockets.
I know that's a lie.
And especially not knowing how long I'm about to have to wait, and I'm just gonna be sitting there anxious. I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it. But we gotta get this shit done, y'all. Forgot to mention Superman made me cry.
You already know.
Did not see it coming. Specifically the scene of talking to Paul about making choices and right and wrong. That just hit way too close to home right now. I really did not need that. Highly recommend it though. If y'all haven't seen Superman, James Gunn did his big one. The fact that it took maybe 3 minutes
Girl, what the fuck?
is crazy. Didn't even have me sit down or nothing. I just walked up. She said, "What do you need?" She took the paperwork and she printed it out right there. Anxiety is a bitch. I really thought that it would be this whole day-long affair. And it took all of 3 minutes. Just standing in AC. A fool. A whole fool.
Wrong for that.
Anyway, don't let your anxiety stop you. It's not worth it. Deep breath. So I'm sitting here doing some editing, talking to my mom, keeping her in the loop, catching her up, just chatting for a second. And she shared this truth bomb that I needed to hear, and I can't keep it to myself. I had actually shared Doechie's anxiety music video with her because I don't think she'd ever seen it. She might have, I don't know. And something that she came back with, other than saying that she's a wonderful artist, because what she said was, it's something she tries to remind herself of, is that just because something is real does not mean it's actual. One more time. Just because something is real does not mean that it's actual. Did y'all feel that? Did y'all feel that one though?
I know that's right.
It's really the idea that, yes, we can feel it, and it can feel so real, and it can be so valid. And it's not fair to just dismiss that. But sometimes our feelings and our anxieties will blur the picture a little bit. We're not getting the full view of what's going on. And in that case, what we're seeing is not actual. Though it is real, though it is what we're experiencing, it's not circumstantial to us. We are bigger than the situations that we're put in. We're all just children when you think about it. We're just children that fell out.
You already know.
And we kept going. Let's keep trucking, y'all. You staying hydrated? Drink some water. Y'all know I keep my bottle on me. Much better. Good morning, good morning. It is, I think, day 3. Pretty sure day 3. Spending the morning hanging out by the pool, getting some sun. Definitely could not sleep last night. I don't think it was anxiety, but my body is definitely having to adjust. Woke up feeling alright, tired, but alright. Really hoping I can use today to just restore and purely take care of myself. Probably won't get much done. Maybe find some fun to get into for a Friday night. Let's see. And just like that, y'all, we are all fresh and clean. To nurture some skin, I got my vitamin E oil. Do y'all know the guy that talks about nature's gua sha? I really do listen to a lot of what he says, and I can see the difference in my lymphatic drainage. I'll figure out what his at is and put it here. Go check him out. Should be going to Disney Springs on Sunday. First time I've been in quite a few years to any Disney property, I think. Sure, it'll be a lot of the same, but still excited to be in an environment with people. And with different people. Now, because I am white, I do tend to tan somewhat easy. I burn. So I was using 50 SPF earlier, maybe 70. It was Beach Defense, if that helps. But I always use some cool down lotion or some aloe vera, something to help, again, hydrate that skin. Y'all might not like me for this one, but remember I live in Florida, and it's a humid heat. It is not that dry heat. It is humid. You walk outside and it's like walking into a sauna every single day. And that means you can't really not sweat. You walk outside and you start sweating immediately. Now, I am an aluminum freak kind of guy. But I also apply liberally. I like to smell good. And I bathe. You sweat. but you sweat no matter what. Got out of the shower, finished my skincare maybe 15 minutes ago. I was in here doing dishes, and once again, I could just feel serotonin levels drop. And all of a sudden, everything around me just feels fake. And it's so frustrating, because it's like, just no notice, all of a sudden, things are wrong. And I know that that's still my body adjusting, but it is still frustrating. Because I can see the goal, and I want to be at that goal, and there's not much else I can do to get myself there. Got our breathing exercises, probably make music. Everything's gonna be okay. Whew. Good morning, y'all. It is day 4. Had a great sleep, to be honest. It felt nice. Skin's doing good. We're looking fresh, looking renewed. Gonna be a pretty chill day today. Getting started on our Cheryl Porter vocal workouts. An amazing vocal teacher, if y'all have not seen her. And also just a really positive light to have on your feeds. Could not recommend enough, especially for retraining from vocal trauma or if you're damaging your throat. Other than that, gonna be doing some editing. I think I figured out something to do with a pair of jeans I have, add a little detail to them. And then I also had an idea for, y'all know, like, I understand them as like firefighter calendars, but the calendars where there's 12 months and every month is a different picture of like a hunky guy doing a different activity. I want to do it. So maybe we'll be brainstorming some photo ideas. We'll see. Keep y'all updated. Cute boys really are my weakness. It's embarrassing. Cute guys, not boys.
Bro, what the fuck?
That was God. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This adjustment period is low-key whooping my ass. Putting me through the ringer. Emotions are fine, but it's like my body is feeling a difference. Right now I'm feeling this like hollowness. Like it's just empty. Where my lungs should be. Is it not quite anxiety? And I don't think it's nerves. I really think it's just my body acclimating to like the different release of chemicals. To help moderate, we're gonna try a little bit of light meditation. Keep things feeling good. Taking deep breaths. Move the breath down to the diaphragm. I'm a person that breathes really shallow. I carry myself up here. And so I actively have to tell myself, bring it down. When you're ready, you close your eyes. I like to imagine myself propped up against a rock, sitting next to just a busy highway, the busiest highway. Non-stop cars, non-stop passing. And I'm here, about 30 feet off, watching them zoom by, just resting against my rock. I can see the cars come and go. I can hear their sounds. But it's just me. Focus on the feeling of the body. Focus on how it feels for gravity to be pulling you down. Allow yourself to just relax into the earth. Your breathing was definitely what I needed. Just got done speaking with my mom for a little bit. Wouldn't you know it, I got her anxiety, which means we got the same medication. Spoke a lot of great things that I needed to hear just about how different is not a bad thing. It just is different. My body feels different, and that's okay. Also talked about Ironheart. Special shout out Shea Coulee as Slug.
You already know.
They loved it. They had already seen it, which kind of gagged me. Specifically because if it was 10 years ago, if it was that character played by Shea Coulee in like an Iron Man movie, Marvel would have been done. It would have been no more superhero movies. So for them to have watched it on their own and to have enjoyed it, okay. It's just been shocking. I really had built up this idea that these people were never going to change or grow. And sure enough, they took it upon themselves. Let's hit this pool, y'all. Deep breath. Swimming time. Thankfully, nobody's out here with me. And it's bodybuilder calendars. I mean, look, it's super saying firefighter calendars. It's bodybuilder calendars. That's what I want to do.
I know that's right.
So it would be something a little bit like, let me do this side. Hold on. So it would be 1 month that's like, you see it? You get what I'm saying? And then, you know what? Which chicken Trent? Howdy with it? What is it? Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, and like it was getting pulled with the dog. The salt girl with the dog. You know, y'all see it? But I really don't have many ideas beyond that. Comment below what I should do. Don't do sports. Y'all are recommending like throwing a football or some shit.
Wrong for
It ain't
that.
gonna happen. Just be a little bit more realistic. Comment below what I should do. I'm so serious about it. And comment below how many calendars you'll buy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for real. Is his name Chicken Trent or Chicken Brent? I was sitting here thinking about what I had said. Is his name Brent or is it Trent? Chicken Trent, Chicken Brent. I feel like Chicken Trent rolls off the tongue better, but he wasn't born Chicken Trent. Was he born Brent? I'm not gonna look it up. Is it insane to lore drop that I did ballroom dancing? Not like voguing, not like kakaka, but classical ballroom. Is that crazy of me? I think the crazy part would be admitting that it was with my cousin.
I know that's a lie.
We don't talk now. I'm just kidding. It's hot as fuck, but it's important to keep moving. Okay, y'all. Craziest, like, breakthrough, I guess, just happened. I normally, like, when I'm giving myself a pep talk, I'm in the middle of doing my skincare for the night. I'm getting ready for bed. Normally, when I'm giving myself, like, a pep talk or something, I say, like, I got this. I got this. No big deal. I got this. But I looked myself just dead in the eye, and I just went, you got this. I actually told myself, you got this. And the, like, courage that rose in my body, like, filled that hollow space that I was talking about, literally in that exact spot. My heart is racing. You got this. You got this. Come on. Good morning, y'all. It is officially 7 days
I know that's right.
since starting this adventure. Already worked out, got ready for the day. It is going to be a Disney Springs day. Haven't been there in a couple years, so really excited to see what has or has not changed, to be honest. Little bit nervous, but mostly excited. It's gonna be a great day. It's hot, I'll say that. So you know I brought a change of clothes. I'm not gonna be wearing this, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Feeling grateful. I was able to sleep well last night, and I'm glad that I can feel the changes that I've been waiting for happening. Deep breath, y'all. And let's get this day fucking started. We made it, y'all. Sweatier than I'd like to be.
So what the fuck?
Sweatier than I'd like to be, but not as sweaty as I could be. So we're winning. Parked in L3, row 6, 7. Don't let me forget that, because I will. I'm excited. Today's going to be a great day. Deep breath, y'all. Let's get this shit done. Just got home. It's night. Can this hear me? Hold on. Okay. Hello. Cool. Just got home. It's 9 something. 9:53. It's 10.
Wrong for that.
I had a great fucking day. The best thing that I done for myself has been accepting risk. Taking a chance is so rewarding and it's so fulfilling. Even temporary success is still success. I had a great day at Disney Springs. Obviously did not record any of it. My bad. Honestly, don't care. It was great and I was in the moment.
I know that's right.
And I wouldn't have changed it. Take fucking risks, y'all. Do shit that you didn't think you'd be able to do. Because it is rewarding, even if you flop. At least you tried. Got some Popeyes to fill my soul. Haven't had fried chicken like that in so long. Shit's coming together. Big ups for B. Deep breath, y'all. Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good? Peace.